Hello friends, and this video we're going to see automatic student fee collection. How to correct student fees or school fees automatically. There is a way to make this automatic. Here I have data, you can see have data. Let me click on data, you can see I have a student, you can just make this kind of table. I have the registration number, make sure student have the registration numbers, maybe it is SDMS numbers. Make sure they have all the registration number that identify them. And here you see have names. You can just go to the right. You see I have classes, and here I have options. I can just have can have all level. I can just have ordinary level. That's all level. I can have different options. Here there is fees. Maybe I can suggest different amount depending on the level. Here there is term 1, term 2, term 3. Maybe they are requested to pay every term the given amount in each term. And here there is the total received. This is the total amount received, and here's the balance. If the total received is equal to the total fees required, the balance here will be 0 because I just need to subtract. And here there is a status. So here you can make a status if you want. Maybe full paid, unpaid, maybe you can just suggest different status for student depending on the balance that is here. And let me try here to put the classes. I can just go to data validation. You can see there are videos that have made on how to use data validation. Here you just go to data. You can just go to data. Let me go back. Let me go back a little bit. There are maybe here data validation here already. Let me just clean this. I can just go there and go to data validation here, and I can clear all. And here I can just click OK. Now there is no longer any data validation. Here just have classes. I can just make this one maybe just need senior 1. You can just go to data validation back. Here data validation. Here I can choose a list because I just want to select. There is a video I've made about how to use data validation in Microsoft Excel and in Google Sheet. And here this is a list. I can choose a list because I need a list. I can just type senior 1 if you want, senior 2, senior 3, a comma, here senior 4. I just want people to select senior 4 PCM if you want, senior 4 HEG if you want. I can just put out different options. You can even just put senior 4 accounting if there is accounting in your school. You can here put senior 5 PCM. You can put senior 5 HEG, history, geography, and history, economics, and geography. You can here put what's not there. There is PCM, HEG, and senior 5 accounting. If you have the accounting here, you can even type senior 6 senior 6 PCM, physics, chemistry, and mathematics. And here you can just type senior 6 history, economics, and geography. And you can just here put senior 6 accounting if you have accounting and out here in your school. And you can even just put a senior 6 PCB. You can just have senior 5 PCB if you have your PCB in your school, physics, chemistry, and just biology. You can have senior 4 PCB if you want. You can here put different options, and then you click OK. And let me see how it is looking like. Now it is one time I click here, you can see I can select one of the options. You can see, and I can just here scroll down to copy the formula here down, so that all the cells here I'll need to select if I want. Maybe this one is send someone from senior 1. You can see that's very nice to choose from the different options. And here I can just put options. Here I can have all level, ordinary level. I can have a PCM, and let me also use the data validation. I can now here go to the data validation here to the right, data validation here to the right. Here I can just select, I can choose list because I just want a list where people just choose all level, ordinary level, PCM. Let me remember what I have just typed there to the other side, PCB. I can just say accounting, and here I have also put HEG. I think it's this one that I just have written, and then I click OK. Anytime I come here, I can just select. I can select. Let me also scroll down. Let me scroll down to allow people to select to have different options in all cells. You can choose if student is O level, if student is in PCM, and here fees. Maybe you just want student to pay a different amount of money. Maybe once on the O level you pay a rate amount. Here you can just use a formula so that it will just the formula that will just count the amount of money depending on the level of student or the option of the student. And you can just use nested if or if else. If else, it is an update function of if of nested if, and here can use if else. If you don't know how to use if else, there's a video on my YouTube channel where I just worked on how to use if else. This is a new version of nested if. And this can also just be found in Microsoft 365 16 9 in just in Office 2019. And also it is very important. I can just use if else, and the importance of using this if else is that you can just deal with the different logical tests. This is test 1, you can have test 2, 3, and so on. Then what do I want? Maybe I just want the people in O level to pay a different amount. Let me say if this D3 the student in this column, maybe it is ordinary level, it is PCB, it is PCM, it is HEG. I just want them to pay. If D3 is equal to O level, because O level is a text, I need to quote O level. I can quote again. I just want the student to pay. If it is true, I just want student to pay an amount, the amount of money here, and which amount do I just need them to pay. Maybe it is 87000. This is 87,000, and comma, I can put another option D3, and if D3 is equal to PCB, when it is equal to PCB or PCM, I just want them to let me quote. I can quote this one because it's a text. I need to quote, it is a text. I just want this return maybe 97,000, and put a comma. Now D3 again. Once it is this one is PCM, just this one, this student to pay a different amount, and this is 9500, and this is the amount that I'm supposing. You can maybe have a different amount of money, and this money it is in Rwandan francs. Maybe it can be dollars if you, depending on the where you work, and just pay in dollars and so on. And here you can put a comma, and now D3. And there is another option. This is HEG, and I can quote it because it is a text. Once it is HEG, here you can say 90,000. I can put a comma. Is there another option that is remaining? If it is accounting, you can have accounting. If it is accounting, if D3 is equal to is just equal to the accounting. I can quote accounting. I just want this one to return 82,000. This is 92,000, and here I can cross parentheses. Here I can hit enter. Here didn't select an option. Let me choose all level, for example. You can see whatever I choose here, I can just immediately get the amount. You can see it's very nice. And now the amount term one, this one you will need to pay, and here I just need the total amount. The total amount will be the total amount received in all terms. The total amount received. I can just use sum function. Sum. I just want to totalize term 1, term 2, term 3. This is the total amount received of student. I can just change this one to numbers. I can just go to home and make this to numbers, and I'll reduce the decimals, and this is right. You can see what I have here now. And let me just try to center this. And here, let me now see what I have. You can see if it is now, maybe this student have just paid 377,000 in term 1, and in term 2 he paid maybe 25, and this is it when now in the term 3. Let me see now how shall I get the balance. How to get the balance? I need to calculate the balance. The balance will be the total amount. The total amount the school fees the student requested to pay minus the total paid amount, and then hit enter. You see this one is just requested to pay this remaining amount. End time here I put 33, maybe it is 3,000. You can see a 0. It is this student have full paid. Let me here put a status. What do I need to be a status? Here I just need to put a status. If someone have paid, let me also again use if s, and this a good function for different logical test. If here balance is equal to 0, why do I want to return? This one has just it is full paid. I can quote because it is a text. Now J3, if J3 is equal to, here it is equal to 0. If it is just greater than 0, if it is greater than 0, it means this one is just need to pay the amount. Unpaid. He hasn't paid money. Need to pay. And now G3, if it is less than 0, maybe a student can pay a lot of money greater than this one. Here we'll just get a negative sign, and it will be less than 0. And time it is less than 0, and I just want to return something again. What do I just want to return? I put comma. I just want to say checking required. We need that to check. Maybe he has paid a lot of money. Here I quote. And I cross parentheses and then I hit enter. You can see this one is full paid. Let me, for example, here put 20. You can see unpaid. Anytime here I put here a lot of here maybe I just want to put 50,000. You can see checking required. You can see this one here and you need to check. And here let me just put 3. the 3,000. Now full paid. Now here, let me just go back and scroll down to copy these formulas. Here you can see I need to pay to, here it is done, and here also it is done. The formula is there, and here there is no need to put the formulas. And here down you can see here what do I need to put. Here the total amount received, it is a formula. I need to sum, to do sum. Here you see this is 0, and here the balance. The balance also I need to put here to scroll down to copy the formula. Here the balance is 0 because here there is no paid amount. And here also I need to copy here down. You can see here you see all it is full paid because here the balance here is 0. I can here say here one time, let me select maybe senior 3. You can even put all students in your school in one sheet, and then you will just require to check. You have to check here to put their their registration number. They might be different. Here can select and go on and select, and here you can just choose senior 2. You can here just say this is a piece, this is a egg. You can hear the above have egg is the PCB. Here you have a PCB student. I can just go on, and I can say here this is O-level, this is O-level. Here you see the amount must change. Here this is PCM, this is accounting, and this is egg. You can see this egg. You can see this is PCM, and here again PCM, and down here this is accounting. You can see I can just choose accounting. I can here just this is O-level, ordinary level again, and this is a PCB. You can see PCB. Here have a PCB, and here I didn't copy the formula. I can just here copy the formula down to make sure the amount here is copied. You see the student will pay a different amount of money depending on the level, here on depending on the option. And here the amount to be paid in one term, I can just here say, I can just here put different money. You can say here 50,000. You can here put a different the money that you want, and anytime you put some here amount, you can here just use this table. It's very important, and this will just help you to make you just to make your data accurate. And here you can see I can just put a different amount if you want. This is 40,000, maybe this is 20,000. Everything here it is now okay. You can see anytime here you see have 1,000 in 1,000. Let's see here, this one is full paid. The balance here is 0. And now how to make this one automatic. Let me show you how to make this one automatic. Let me go to this sheet. I just want to make this automatic. I can just here put registration number, leg number. Just want to make this one automatic. What else apart from leg number? Names, class. I can here put name. I can here put a class. I can here put a class. What else here I can have? Here fees. Here there is option and fees, option, and I can here put fees if I want. I can here put fees if I want. I can here just put, I'm just allocating them the way I want. Fees term 1, term 2, term 3. I can just here put term 1, term 2, here term 3, and what else I have there? Total received. I can here say total received. You can put anywhere you want because it is a formula. Total received. And what else there? Total received. Then here that is here we have balance and status. Balance. Okay, let me put it here down. Balance. And then status. Status. And you see what I have now here. I can just here resize. I can just resize the way I want. I can just even just do it like this. Can do it like this. Where to put the double point if I want. I can just delete this, do this like this. I can here. I can just here do this. Can increase here the size, the size of this cell. Can here resize again, and this is what I have. And let me just try to put formulas. If you want, you can even just put a color here. You can just put a background color if you want. Let me try to put a background color. I can maybe use this background color. You can choose the one you want. Here you can choose the one of your choice. You can choose the one of your choice. I can even just remove these grid lines. I can go to view and go to grid lines to remove all grid lines here so that I stay with this. You can see now registration number, now name. What about names? Here you can put double point if you want. You can see you have double point. You can even here put double point if you want, the same as here. You can just put the point if you think they are nice. You can just do it. Here, what do I just need? I just need to use a VLOOKUP formula to check. Let me just try to change this background here. I can just make this background different. I can go to home. I can just here change the background. I can make it white if you want. Equal to VLOOKUP. Can see it here. What do I want to look up? Maybe what is here in D3. And I put comma, the table array. You remember that there is a formula, there is a video that I've made about how to use VLOOKUP in different ways. I can just now select here my table. I can now select from here up to there. Can I make selection? And I can now use this one. Let me just put F4 to lock the formula, to lock my formula so that I will scroll down to the same point. Column index. What is the column of names? I need to count 1, 2. This column 2. And for the exact match, you remember here we put 0 and I cross and I hit enter. You can see in time I choose here the number 2200187. Who is there? You can see this Julian, and here I'll try to center this one, and I can here also change the background. I can even here change the background. You see it's something very nice. I can here change the background color. I can do the same everywhere, and I can even put if I want the outside thick border. You can see how it's looking nice. You can see, you can make everything here nice. You can design it the way you want. You can see. And here I can copy the same formula here, and I will only change the column. Here I copy. I come here. Let me just I need to select this one. Only I just need to copy this and hit enter. And I just want to paste this here. Ctrl V. I put here equal sign, and here I will just I will need only to change the column. I will just back here to change the column. Let me put only this just only to copy this formula, because you remember have the same thing. Only I'll be required to change only the column index. you remember how to use this in VLOOKUP. In VLOOKUP, you have seen how to use it. Let me put a different background here in Barents. You see, different background. I can put here outside border. Here is a thick border. I can just here change it. You can see, you can even here put also thick outside border if you want. You can see, you will see what is looking nice for you. You can see how it is looking right. And now here, let me also copy the formula here. Control V. You see, I should have the same thing because I'm just copying the same formula on the same column index. And now what shall I do now? Yeah, this is okay for class. Which is the column for class? It is 1, 2, 3. Let me put numbers 1, 2. Let me here just use this autofill handle up to 11. And what do I have? Class 3, option 4. Let me just change. You can come here. It is okay here for names. Class. It is I change only the column index. You can see I only need to change the column index. Here it is 3. Now just here on this side, I'll put 4. You see it is horrible. Now here I'll just put 5. Here I'll need to put 5. And here I'll need to put a 6. I will need to put a 6. I hit enter. And here I'll need to put here 7. Hit enter. And here I'll need to put 8. And what about the Barents? Nothing's there above. Let me just zoom this and see what I have. Have this one. Here it is 2. Let me check where I just have stopped. Here this is 9. I just need to cancel this one. I copy the formula of here. Let me crop just a copy from here to here and hit enter. Control V and equal sign. And here you see I have 7. And here I need to have 8. And here I just need to have 8, 9. And what about here? I need to have 10. Column index here it is 10. And here I just need to put 11. This is okay now. Checking required. See guys how it is looking nice. And what do I need now to do? I just want to design. If you want, I can design here. You can see I can put different designs. And you can see now I made it something automatic. Let me change. You can see here checking required. Let me just put here 8 to this registration number. And you can see it is automatic and paid. Let me center everything here. I want to make something here, everything here centered. You can see. Now it is looking fine. Guys, you can see. If you are just an accountant, a school accountant, if you have maybe where you just have a job where people just need to request you to pay some amount, you can also use this one. It does not only require to be an accountant. You can be something someone else too, and make sure you are just doing your job well. And if I change here this number, I can just change it. You can see automatically this changed. This 189 unpaid. He didn't pay. Let me go to there and change the amount. You can just keep this one located and so that nobody will change your formula. And let me just go to 9 and make some changes. 6,000 and now 70,000 and you can see unpaid, and here I can put 19,000. Now full paid. You can see full paid. Yeah, this student. Let me go back there and just check how now it is my formula. Now you see it is full paid. It is automatic. And anytime someone or a student comes into your bill and just start saying, now I just want to see my status, I've paid, you just only ask him or her to give you a registration number. You put the registration number. Maybe it is now 89. You can just put here 90. Let me check. You see, and he paid the balance. He need to pay this amount here on the balance. You can just go and just make it automatic. You don't need to go and check it to every student. If you did, if a student have paid, make something like this. You make it automatic, guys. This one looks very nice, and I hope you enjoy this video. And any change you make here, you can go down there and make different changes. You can scroll down to copy the formulas and make their different changes, and whatever change you make there on your sheet here will be automatically recorded. You can see how it is now. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and this video is going to help you, you accountant, you people that are just correcting different kind of things. Maybe it's money, maybe it's something else you are just collecting. Make something like this, make a table so that this one can be automatic. Guys, enjoy this video, and I hope you are just going to keep subscribing to my YouTube channel. And here there is different things that you can just make as changes. You can just go there and make something like conditional formatting. If you want, you can just click here, for example, and you go to here on just toolbar, this one, and you make different conditions. You can go here and just highlight cell. You can just highlight every number that is your less than this one. You can just go to list. Maybe you just want to text contains. You can just here you can do different things. Text contain maybe unpaid. You can just make it something else. You can format it the way you want, so that we just immediately see a different color like this one. Guys, see you next time.